everyone, Sophia here from My Great Challenge. I am here to tell you that no matter what your schedule is, if you have 15 minutes every day, you can do something about your house. Angela, I just said that just for you. Okay, it is 7:20. Look at the clock. 7:20. This girl here just got home. Literally, I only had time to wash my hands and go congratulate my boys. Yes, this is bragging time. Both of my boys got on a roll this marking period, and this girl here is super proud. So yeah. The sink is shiny. I'm going to start with dinner, and then we're gonna do FlyLady routine. So tonight, what are you doing? Look at him. He just grabbed 2 of you guys' letters. How am I supposed to respond to people if you're gonna take this? It's not just 2 kids I have in the house, it's 4.5 if you count my husband. Anyway, all right, so I'm gonna make dinner first, and then tonight the flight plan is to go into your forks, knives, spoons, and you know, your drawer where you have all this stuff. I have too many of some, so I'm definitely decluttering in that area. And then if I have time, because I don't need to do anything else in the kitchen is clean. If I have time, I'll try to do a couple of cooking books. Yes, cooking books, because let's face it, I did it the last time. I said, oh, I'm gonna use those. I didn't. Okay, so but first, dinner. I'm telling you guys, it doesn't have to be gourmet. All right, the kids are eating in exactly 35 minutes. I got 35, not even, let's say 15 minutes to whip up something. Okay, I'm gonna start with an onion. This is what I'm going to make tonight. I have leftover rice from last night, and I have leftover beans, green beans, and a tiny bit of black beans, if you remember and you follow, right? Okay, so I mixed the green beans and the black beans together, added a little bit of spices, and that gave me like kind of a casserole dish. Okay, so we got that. And what I'm going to do now is saute some onions. And I'm going to do peas and carrots in the onions. And I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit. And then while that's cooking, I'm going to slice some pork, because I have pork chops. If you follow the FlyLady, she talks about one of the morning routines is what's for dinner. So if you have anything that needs to be thawed during the day, that's when you pull it out. So this morning before I left the house, I pulled out some, oh, there's a skin here I did not remove. I pulled out some pork chops I had. So that's what we're having tonight. But I gotta do the vegetables first, because even though peas don't take too long, I have baby carrots, and those will take a good 20 minutes. I here have my good old trusted copper chef. I'm looking at the camera instead of looking at the actual. There we go. All right, so we're gonna do peas and baby carrots together. Here's the olive oil. You don't need a lot. A little bit of salt. Good old minced garlic. Dry parsley. And the next one, of course, is paprika, because I put it in everything. If you want to add flavor to any dish, throw some paprika in your dish. A little bit of pepper. And I'm going to throw in my onions. I'm just going to give my onions a good color, and I'm going to wait for them to soften a little bit. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to get some baby carrots. I got here the sheet that's not for you, and I got some fresh parsley. I'm going to put that on the pork chops. That's the leftover from last night. more leftovers here. And here are my pork chops and frozen peas. Okay, chit chat about my day. I had a very, very long day, you guys, very long day. I spent more day driving today than anything else. It's one of those crazy things about the job. Like, I ended up from Jersey City Medical Center. I ended up having to go all the way up to Union City, and from there I had to go all the way to Paramus. So if you're in New Jersey, you know what I'm talking about. It's I put some mileage today. I really did. But that's all right. I tell you what I did, because I said I was going to do that. I took Windex, paper towels, and Clorox wipes with me this morning. You know, yesterday I decluttered my car, right? So what I did is that every time there was a lull in traffic, I would spray, you know, the dashboard thing, you know where the cups are. It was really gross, okay? So I just spread it with the Windex and let it sit. And then when there was a lull, I would take the paper towel, you know, while I'm driving, right? Because, you know, it's really slow traffic. We're doing like 10 miles per hour, okay? Traffic jams. So I would wipe that up, and then I went at it with the wipes. And then next thing you know, I had the whole side or in between. Then I took the wipes, and as I'm, you know, here and there in between patients or in traffic, I wiped out the whole passenger seat. I did the whole dashboard. So the car right now is like brand new. I spent every minute almost of my day while I was in the car in traffic jam cleaning the car. So now tomorrow I'm going to take it to the car wash, and all I have to do is vacuum. So you see, some of you ask me, well, when do you wash your car? When you do the car routine, you do it when you can, okay? And if that means you do it in the middle of traffic jam at 7:30 in the morning on 280 east while you're stuck in traffic for 40 minutes, well, that's when you do it, you know? And I'm trying desperately to not eat in the car anymore. It's very difficult to not eat on the run, and that's not a health thing to do, to eat on the run. I'm always eating on the run. I'm either eating standing up or I'm eating sitting in the car. Okay, I'm gonna throw the baby carrots in there. And it's 7:30 exactly. So I got a handful per person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. I'm reducing the heat to low. I'm covering this up. I'll be back in 10-15 minutes when they start to be soft, and I will add the peas. In the meantime, I need to chop some garlic, and I'm going to take my pork chops, and instead of making full pork chops, I'm going to cut them in slivers. I should have counted when I started this, right? When did I start? 7:35? No, 7:25. Okay, so we're 6 minutes into it. I just want to show you that you can absolutely do a really, really quick dinner and not sweat it. I'm not using my gizmo for this because I really don't have a lot of garlic to do. One less thing to clean. Right? Okay. Now you can see my big gut, the garlic, and my face. Okay. So tomorrow I get the day off. Edward has to register, and I know I didn't say it right. Because no brain. Okay, no brain. You got to understand something. I didn't grow up in this country. Well, the accent is a telltale, right? And it took me forever to understand the grade system in this country. It really did. And I still don't get it, okay? I don't understand periods. I don't understand none of that. Yeah, it's bizarre because when you come from Europe, you're in school from, well, when I was in my school, I'm not going to say Europe now, okay, because I don't know what's going on. I haven't been there in 25 years. But when I grew up, we were in school from 8 o'clock in the morning until about 6 p.m. at night. And we had a mini recess In the morning we had hour to hour and a half dot, an hour to an hour and a half for lunch. Then we went back to school, and then it would end at 5, and then we had study group. Okay, so the whole concept of the kids being done at 2:45, I never saw that before. It's just, I had the hardest time adjusting to it. But I digress. So tomorrow I'm off. Let's go back to really what I was talking about. So tomorrow I'm going to school, and Edward is meeting with me and his guidance counselor. He is registering to be a junior in high school. He's got 11th grade. Okay, that's what he's doing. He's going to 11th grade, junior in high school. I said junior high. I had no idea junior high was kind of middle school thing. I don't know, okay? I don't. I'm gonna take the fat out. Whenever I can. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna slice this in half. There we go. Le chiffre? No. And I'm just gonna make little strips. Okay, so no bigger than this, okay? You see it? That's the size. Okay, so Edward is registering for 11th grade to be a junior in high school tomorrow, so I took the day off, right? And what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna try to show you a morning routine, and then the afternoon I'll do a little bit of the FlyLady, or I may do the whole FlyLady in the morning, I don't know. And then in the afternoon I have errands to run that I specifically kept for tomorrow. So errands, I have to go to the bank, I have to go to my P.O. box. Amber, I didn't go yet, I'm sorry. Okay, I gotta go to my P.O. box. I have to buy a few things at the store, like coughing syrup, and then the dish tabs. Oh, by the way, the dishwasher was empty when I came home, so that's a good thing, right? Okay, so I gotta do that. Oh, this one's got a lot of fat. And then, what else do I have to do? Bunch of stuff, so you'll find that tomorrow. And then in the afternoon, I'm gonna quilt. And then I'll show you another dinner, and I'll do my, my regular routine and stuff. So that's what's happening tomorrow. Okay, let me stir this. All right, so why am I chopping the meat like this? Because what's gonna happen is I'm going to not stir fry it, but kind of saute it, and then I'll heat up the rice in the microwave, and I'll serve the carrots and peas over the rice, and then there will be a few strips of the pork chop on top of it. So that's what I'm doing. I have the heat going on here. This is just olive oil. I'm not going to put paprika in this, but I will put some parsley, dry leaf parsley, and then I'm going to add some fresh one. Look, this is typical of Scott. He cuts the entire cilantro here and he just leaves me this, okay? Yeah? All right. Ladies, you try to cook with this, okay? Okay. So I'm just putting a little bit in here. I'm going to leave the rest fresh. I'll throw it on top of the meal. Let me put the garlic in there. Hey, this is turning into a cooking show, right? You guys asked. Yesterday, you remember I asked you to want to see cooking things. Look, it's 7:42, all right? I've been at it for 17 minutes. It's practically done. Okay, I'm gonna let that sizzle and the garlic take a little bit of flavor. Let me see what's going on in here. Okay, we're good. I'm going to throw my peas in there, and I'm going to reduce the heat, and it's going to cook and simmer for 15 minutes. So when I'm ready to serve dinner at 8 o'clock, not too much, I don't want leftovers, it will be ready. Give a good stir. Okay. Reduce the heat. Okay. Alright, so I have my pork that's cooking. I'm just gonna let it cook. Won't take too long. Le chef, it's hot, you're gonna burn yourself. I'm cleaning my dishes by hand and tidying the kitchen after cooking. $7.48, you guys. I need to put this on really high heat. Okay, and then the peas and carrots are still in there. Give it a stir once in a while. Good. Find some fresh cilantro. I'm gonna reuse that tomorrow for my soup. Waste none, want none. Dinner is done. It's 7:50. So just like that, dinner is done. Okay, so I still have the carrots and the peas stewing right now. I mean stewing, mijoter, slow cooking. Simmering. Okay. The peas and carrot is still simmering. The pork is done. I'm going to put the rice in the microwave, then I'll put the other stuff in the microwave. It is 7:50. I'm going to work 15 minutes in my zone over there. I need to declutter my forks, knives, spoons, and all of that other stuff. Right, so this is the flight plan, supposedly for today. We're supposed to go into this drawer here, and look, somebody tell me, what am I doing with that many forks? Where do they all come from? Okay, so I'm putting them to the side. Same thing with the spoons. Then I got knives. It's ridiculous. I have this thing here, and then I got little spoons. Okay. So I'm gonna wash this. Whoa, it needed it, and we're gonna get in business. Here's the thing. When I have guests, let's say more than 6 people, I use the fancy stuff. So there's no need for me to have a full set of the forks and knives or whatever. So I'm gonna start with knives, okay. And I have like different styles, okay. So I know that these, where are they from? I think these were a Martha Stewart of sorts. Yeah, Martha Stewart. So these, I have forks that go with it. They have this little design here. So I'm gonna see how many of those do I have. And I emptied the dishwasher already, so they're all there. Okay, I only have one. I have 2 of this. What are these? I don't know. Wow. Okay, and then I have this set here that I don't know what they are either, but this one I have 2, 3, 4. Then I have this one that's totally different too. Oh, this is ridiculous. That's the fancy steak knives, the shunbu here. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm gonna keep 8. So that sounds reasonable, right? Because after that, I'm using the fancy stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that means I need 8 of the large spoons. Okay, so what I have here is 8 of each, okay? And then this is all the leftovers. You see how much I had? Okay, so let's use brain. I have serving spoons. No, these are regular. That's a serving spoon. That's a regular spoon. That's a regular spoon. My goodness, how many regular spoons? Where did I get all these? That's crazy. Okay, so let's say I keep a set of 5 for every day, but then we have lunch and dinner, because you know stuff gets in the dishwasher, right? So technically I should have 10, all right? So I'm gonna add 2 more. That's all I'm keeping, and all of this can go. Wow, it's exactly 8 o'clock. I've made dinner, I decluttered all of this stuff. I'm going to do my swish and swipe. I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna do the swish and swipe. I'll show it to you in a second once it's done. I'm gonna do 1 load of laundry, and right now I'm gonna put the rice in the microwave because I have 5 minutes before the kids sit down. Whew, I'm out of breath. Okay, it's 10 after 8. Kids are sitting down, they're having dinner. Right when I left you, I went downstairs. I had the stuff I put in yesterday was I put it out of the dryer, but I put it in the basket because I had this here that needed to be folded. So I just folded all my whites, my white towel. These are all the kitchen stuff. So that goes in here. I'm gonna put it back now. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to file this laundry upstairs in the linen closet and get it out of my way because they take a lot of room and they take a basket. So I don't need that. And then once the kids are done with their dinner, I'll do my swish and swipe upstairs. What you're hearing right now, I don't know if you're hearing it, is the machine downstairs. I started a wheelie load of laundry, 1 load a day, okay? And I'll clean up the kitchen a little bit, and I'm gonna sweep and mop tonight because I didn't do that yesterday, I skipped. So I'll see you in a bit. Wow, okay you guys, look at the time. It is 9 o'clock. just 9:01. Scott just made it back from work. Traffic was horrible today, I'm telling you. So it took him like 2 hours and 15 something minutes to get back from New York. It's crazy. So the kitchen is clean. I switch and swipe. Shh. Yeah, we're gonna take you out. We did I did a load of laundry. I decluttered the forks and knives and spoons and stuff. I did dinner. I cleaned out all of the kitchen. So the kitchen is ready for tomorrow morning. All I gotta do is, after Scott and I have dinner, is put our dishes in the dishwasher, start the load, and that would be it. So thumbs up if you still like those videos. I think I spent more time cooking than I did cleaning today, didn't I? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and then I folded and filed away a load of laundry. So it was pretty productive as an evening, considering I came back at 7:20, okay? Give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner. And then I have 5 people who are doing the challenge with me. That would be Michele, Denise, Melody, Beatrice, and Angela. So head over to the channel, check out the videos and how they are handling their nighttime and morning and otherwise routine, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, you guys. Bye.